Hello YouTube, Garjo here, and today I'm showing off the merchandise I have that is from The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra. So this is it. Everything I've got. I'm actually gonna talk about some of the stuff as well. So anyone that just wanted to see the stuff, you've seen it. Yep. So you've seen it. So if you don't want to hear me ramble in an unscripted video, then tune out now. But for anyone that's still listening, this collection, I would say, that I have, well, it's actually a shared collection because I don't own the teddies. I also don't own the legacy book over there, that belongs to Louise Z. But I've kind of amassed or accumulated this stuff, more so by accident, so I'll go through the things from the top to down to the bottom. So you can see here at the very back, that's The Last Airbender or Legend of Aang, as it's known in Europe, DVDs. That Avatar State box there is what the DVDs come in, so that's actually empty at the minute. I took it out so you could see the covers of all the DVDs and whatnot, but yeah, I obviously intentionally got them. They're actually Louise's as well, but we got them so we could watch the series whenever we wanted without having to stream it online legally. So yeah, that's why I got them. Obviously got the video games because I wanted to be able to play it. I got the video games originally for the PS2, and that's because that's the console I had at the time. I always had access to a Wii, but I never thought there was any point in getting something for the Wii if I already had it for the PS2 until someone pointed out to me that if you think about it, the Wii is actually the generation after the PS2, so you'd imagine the games would play slightly better if you like the Wii controls. So that's why I ended up getting the game for the Wii, and I will be getting the rest of them for the Wii, or any ones that were available. But at the minute I only had the first one. And also it would be pretty cool to do the bending kind of stuff using the Wii remote, so that's why I got those. The Legend of Korra games, the most recent thing I've got for the DS, or the 3DS I should say. I already have it I already have a Legend of Korra game for the PS4 downloaded on, but I wanted to have something that I could actually hold, because I prefer to have the physical copy of the game. But I haven't played it yet. I've heard bad things about it, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. The Burning Earth game, I actually just got that because it was really cheap in CEX, this video game trading shop. I think it was like £1 or £2, so I just thought I may as well get it and try it out. Though I didn't try it out, so I'll have to do that eventually. The plug and play there you can see at the back is of Aang. I haven't played that yet. I kind of don't want to open it, just because it's kind of a weird, obscure thing. I know that if I open it and play it, I probably won't really like it that much because it's a plug and play. They're not really that fun in my opinion. But eventually I will do a video for the channel of me playing it and what the games are like. It says 6 games in one, so it's probably really like 2 games in one, and the rest are all just kind of palette swaps. And here there's the Legacy book, which is the book that's meant to have been written by Aang for Tenzin, and you can see in the front Aang and Tenzin right there. So I don't have much to say about that. I haven't read the entire thing yet, but what I have read is quite good. It's different than the comics, but it's kind of similar to the next thing we're going to talk about here, and it's these kind of like comic book guide things, of kind of, I think you would call it like a companion type thing to the series. Like you'll not understand or really enjoy it if you haven't been watching the series. They're kind of childish as well. I'm talking about these things here, by the way, water, earth, fire and air. It kind of just tells you a bit about the different cultures and stuff like that. I've skimmed over them really because I didn't really find them that enjoyable, but I like the cover art and the art inside them, so then next we'll have the Legend of Korra DVDs. I actually have season 1 and 2, and I hadn't realised that at the time when I got them, or not at the time when I got them, sorry. Whenever I started to make this video, I thought I had 3 and 4, but then I remembered that they hadn't been out on Amazon, to buy. So obviously the last time that I was checking, was before I could get them here in Ireland. So moving on to the comics, I'm just going to kind of talk about the comics all together here. So as you can see, there's 3, 6, 9, 12 comics out so far, 4 different kind of trilogies, and yeah, I think I have them in order. I actually can't remember if The Promise came before The Search, but I think The Promise did. I've read all these, thoroughly enjoyed them. You know, at first I had no real interest because before I started reading these, I'd never read a comic before. But after I got these, I thought, you know, I would, you know, read more comics, and I actually have. I ended up reading the Dragon Ball manga because of these, but anyway, kind of going off my point there, but basically the good thing about these is that I think they're actually faithful to the series. I think, other than actually The Promise is probably the weakest of all the comics. I know some people don't like The Rift, but you know, I didn't mind that. I think the problem with The Promise is that, and spoilers ahead here, but it kind of makes Zuko take a step back from his character development, which I never really like to see in a you know, series. But yeah, it's very good. I think you should all check those out. So that's all I have to say about the comics, really. Can't wait till the next ones come out. I'm hoping that eventually, while these comics are coming out, at the interest days, that we get a comic about the Red Lotus in the first battle between Team Avatar and them. I suppose it would have been Team Avatar at the time. They would have been Team without an Avatar. I don't know. So next up, I have this here. Card game, trading card game thing. I haven't really played this. I opened it up, had a look at everything. Some interesting things, some like you know, cards of characters that are obviously made just for the game. I haven't played it yet. It comes with a playmat and all. I will play it eventually and make a video about it, hopefully, if I get, you know, an understanding of it and someone to play with, because I don't think Louise is too interested in that. So yeah, then next up is the figures. There are actually 2 different types of figure. Like this one's like some type of action figure thing. I don't really know much about figures, to be honest, but that's a type action figure thing. I always like that face paint thing on Sokka from the first episode of The Last Airbender, or maybe it was the second one, but comes with boomerang and 2 club things for some reason, I don't know, and a spear. And then over in this one, this is like kind of like a little, I think you call them a diorama. Oh, it's called a micro scene on that. But that's of Aang. I think that's when he's fighting Admiral Zhao for the first time. And he makes Zhao, you know, kind of burn up his own ships and whatnot. But I think it actually shows you on the back. Aang. Yeah, so you connect all these different things together and it makes a little fight scene. So I will be getting more of them. Don't know if we'll be getting more of the action figure because, like I said, I had no intentions of actually collecting these things. I just kind of got them as time went on. I was watching the series over the last few years, and then finally we'll have the teddies. So you can see it's a 30-inch, or I don't know if you would call them teddies. Maybe they're called plushies or plushes or something. So you can see we got Appa here and Momo, and obviously they're not to scale. They're not even to scale to each other because Momo was very big in comparison to what he would be. But yeah, so I got those for Louise. I think I got them both at the same time for one Christmas. But Apple was ridiculously expensive, and so was Momo really, for a plush, but I suppose that's just the way things go. Some things are just expensive because lots of people like them, and lots of people obviously like Appa and getting cuddly teddy things. But you know, I don't really have much to say on them. I know there's a Naga and Pabu plushes out there. I actually ordered Naga from America, and when it came, the import charge was just, there was something strange with it. Like, it was very, very high for what it was. So I actually just sent it back then because I thought I'm not paying that much for something, you know, that was already expensive enough by itself. So the import tax was just, it was insane. So I won't be getting any more of these plush things. Maybe Louise will get them in future. But so that's about it. This was a very rambly video. I'll try to do more Legend of Korra videos and Legend of Aang, because that's kind of how my channel kind of took off for a while there. And yeah, I'll be getting more of the video games. I'll finish up collecting them. I'll finish up getting the DVDs and hopefully the Blu-rays and any more comics that come out. So I'll definitely be keeping up to date with them, and I'll update the channel as I get more things. So maybe next year or something, whenever I've got a lot of things, if stuff comes out. But so if there's anything that isn't here that you think that I would be interested in, to purchase, let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely check it out. So that's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and subscribe, like, favorite, and all that different stuff if you like this video. Bye.